That's why I did the transition from the Nintendo to the thing, and I knew we'd start talking about.
I've had enough of you.
All right, so this is not quarterfinals.
Game, who the hell cares? This is game number 1, top 16 losers. Okay, Pandarian versus my man MuteAce. It's really good to see MuteAce doing pretty damn good at this event. Remember, he was not at all satisfied with his placing at Glitch last weekend. No shitty event. He's upset pretty early in pools, and it just wasn't his day. But man, he has really shown up in this beautiful sunny weather here in Southern California, Ontario to be exact. Pandarian, of course, trailing right now, but that's the thing about Pokemon Trainer. You know, honestly, both these characters do the same thing, right? They can be trailing by a significant amount, and they just have the tools to just bring it back within the blink of an eye.
Yes, Peach with that damage output, she has very solid kill powers. Whoa, kill power. Ivysaur with the Vine Whip.
Yeah, she could take some Vine all right, and that was right there where it hurt.
Man, off the top, man, he died at like, what, 60, 70%.
That was tough.
And I mean, that's the one thing about Ivy. I feel like Ivy definitely has some of the weakest neutral. I mean, it's all depending on matchup, of course, but
we don't really rely on Ivy for the neutral game, though.
Right, you use Ivy for the kills, man. Yeah. She can pack a punch.
Absolutely. As can this character on stage right now, Charizard surviving. Yes, that big body. Them do Pandarian a lot of favors, and I like the Flare Blitz because you know in that Peach can't cover that ground.
Yeah.
So if you use that Flare Blitz to get to the other side, you're safe. Unfortunately, ate the back air, but nonetheless, the idea was stellar.
Yeah, and that's probably the weakest thing about Peach. When you think about her overall as a character, she has very quick and great buttons, obviously great combo game and edge guarding, very unique mechanic being with the float, but that run speed on the ground is not quite there compared to all the other top tiers, and that's where you really got to abuse her in like neutral or in those situations.
Definitely leaves much to be desired. All right, but an even contest yet again.
That Vine Whip almost connecting here, and dude, man, Pandarian is so on point, and I mean, it's not even like MuteAce is not mixing up. Like, we saw the second to last one get air dodge right there from the Vine Whip. And, man, Pandarian is on a roll. He's getting these stocks clean.
Yeah, his efficiency has been increasingly impressive. And it's just like, you know, it'll kind of go down to the wire. They're tied up in that percent, but it's just that one quick decision that Pandarian will make that puts him so far ahead.
Double Razor Leaf, man. Looking like Falco from Ledge.
Falco from Ledge. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Gotta switch, get the extra
no!
You're done, man.
You had to go.
How many turnips is Pandarian going to take
as many as it takes.
Jeez, man.
My man came in with that Avengers mindset, bro.
Yeah, what do you call it? Shouts to Thunder Gaming, man. MuteAce sponsor.
Yep.
Definitely doing a really great job this tournament. And it's showing already taking Pandarian here to last stock. Ooh, nice comeback. And after that turn-up edge guard, man, you got to feel like he's got a ton of momentum.
Exactly, right. And that's the bet. Like, players that can just capitalize. Like, it's one thing to get momentum. It's another thing to hold on to it, right?
Yeah.
Like, being able to capitalize on it. And that's exactly what MuteAce has done to bring this one back because it was looking pretty, a little dire for those kind of 10, 12 seconds where Pandarian was going off. But now he's going to yet again have to make a little bit of a comeback. And we've seen him do it 2 times already. But that's that third stock can often be the toughest.
It's the one that counts, man.
Yes.
And everything that you've done has gotten you into this situation. But right now, MuteAce has the ledge trap on deck, setting up this turn up. Oh, tried to get him with the forward air. The booty comes in, but not enough to take him out.
Love what MuteAce is doing. He's content. You can come back to the stage, bro. I'm going to catch you.
Yeah, and I mean, especially against Ivy, which Pandarian has shown that is probably his favorite in this matchup. Oh, man. That was very, very close. Good thing he... Oh, the drift back, though.
Oh, not like this. Is he good? He's good. Okay. Switching to Charizard. Oh, my good. But again, I mean, it's just that easy for Peach. I'm going to let you get back because I got some back for you.
Exactly. And, I mean, Pandarian felt like he had the control of the entire match, right? And he honestly did. But MuteAce just swung the momentum on that second stock and kept it there. And I love that MuteAce didn't go for anything crazy. He didn't overextend. Like you said, he always kind of was on the back foot, fading back, ready to punish any overextension, any desperation moves coming out from Pandarian, which we saw that forward air. And, you know, one thing that sucks is when you're fading back like that, when you're Ivy on the ledge, it's not too bad because you can come in with the Razor Leaves. But what he did is he forced the switch into the Zard because he hit him, hit the Ivy, right? And then now he's Zard on the ledge, which is a totally different story. Did not have that reach that the Razor Leaf had with the forward air. MuteAce was able to hit him with that back air. Very, very nice play coming out from MuteAce. But game number 2, looks like we're next same stage, same characters.
Yeah, I mean, really no reason for Pandarian to feel discouraged. I mean, he played fantastic. It was just those closing moments that MuteAce really shined in, especially with his efficiency, as you said, just being able to punish him getting off the ledge. but low percents. It's what Squirtle loves to abuse.
Oh, wrong way, my man.
Yeah, I know. You know, I know there's a couple people in the venue that, you know, facing the wrong way when it comes to water hitting you. Don't need to translate it in the game too bad. No offense to nobody. See ya.
Oh man, but here comes the Ivysaur, and I mean honestly, ooh, forward smash, not quite it. Pandarian definitely seems. I know most trainers, you know, are pretty well rounded, but maybe Pandarian just preferring the Ivy in this matchup because we've pretty much seen 80% Ivysaur from him. Like obviously the Squirtle for those early percent combos, Zard to tank it up, but that whole mid area is just Ivy on the map.
Kind of his go-to. I mean, in every trainer, you know, you look at them, they're all a little bit different, right? I mean,
right.
Pandarian, Tweak, Wishes, like all these great Pokemon trainers out there, they all kind of play their own styles. You know?
Yeah. Just like real Pokemon, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay.
I love the Vine Whip tricks. Like, just tethers in general, most of them have this little crank up so you can actually use the momentum.
Oh,
but, wow, speaking of cranking up.
Straight up.
The frying pan.
I heard that iron connect, baby. That's what he yelled out for.
Can I get Gordon Ramsay?
You're OD. Actually OD.
You already know, man. But that was really good. MuteAce really needed that. That smash attack is so good just because it catches people's DI off. You saw Pandarian just go straight up off that DI because most people when they see themselves getting hit by the forward smash, they don't expect the frying pan. Oh, but the up air puffing all up in there.
That was really good. That all started like off of a really clean up tilt as well. So that was a really solid stock for Pandarian.
Oh, man. Look at this reset. Look at this damage, man. He tried to kill him at 60.
Yeah, he almost got it, too.
Man, and Pandarian is fiending for these grabs. He's doing a really good job of catching these landings with the pivot grabs and these grabs. Just really good call-outs, honestly, or just getting them to just be fearful and get the air dodge to the ground. Get the air dodge to the platform right there. Almost saw him getting hit right back up with that up there. Wow, dash forward down tilt too. I like that mid-range pressure. Man, that was safe.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm looking at. Like, okay.
Peach is really slow. I know we were talking about it.
I told you, man.
Jeez.
He can't cover nothing.
There's the forward, but the turn up. Wow. Oh, he's still alive. This is a regrab, though. Oh, wow. He didn't opt to punish it.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, he actually backed off. That's not the time he needed to withdraw, I don't think.
Ooh, and there's the jump flare blitz going off. You know, I'm not feeling comfortable on this right ledge. Let me get fair on this left ledge, please.
All right, be a hell of a comeback for MuteAce. Go up 2-0 potentially.
Oh, but Peach, you got to watch it, man. All she needs is that one hit. Whoa, he fell out.
Wow. A lot of strong hits while coming. Oh, my God. MuteAce.
Wait a minute.
Anything but silent at the moment.
He's already racked 84%. Finally, Pandarian gets some kind of neutral win for some confidence at least. Not even for the damage at this point.
He's dead.
It's the dot face.
He's dead. Oh, my God. MuteAce.
Gee. Wow.
Statement made.
You know what's crazy about that comeback, too? That wasn't even like down tilt, nair, 70 damage comeback. That was like, he didn't even get a crazy string. That was just solid play.
He pieced it together. It wasn't a string. He pieced it together. Play by play. He won those neutral exchanges like 90% of the time. And Pandarian just got, he just got overwhelmed.
Pandarian found a new home. It was on the left ledge. He was there for a little some.
Yeah, a little too much real estate.
Man, it's funny because the kill screen was like, I know that's not Stitch face. It's just like the dot face, and the dot face is so troll. Yeah. Like that's definitely a meme and a half.
Well,
so.
when I saw him pull the dot, and I was like, oh, it hit. I was like, you might be dead. Like,
yeah.
I just made the call, and sure enough, that was it.
Yeah, dot face is very, very strong. Of course, Stitch face is like redundantly strong.
That's
but
the creme de la creme. You know
yeah. But
every now and then we can get ourselves a little pop ass.
But again, Pandarian, I feel like Pandarian is starting all these games off so strong. Like, it's always like he's in the driver's seat until the last stock. And, I mean, like we said time and time again, sometimes the last stock is, you know, the one that matters the most.
I say it all the time. Like, there's a lot of good players out there, a lot of solid players out there, but the great ones, man, they know how to close it.
Yes.
They know how to seal the deal. And I feel like for 2 times, Pandarian's let that escape his grasp. We'll see if they get on the board in this third game. Again, as you said, Korean, another hot start. But MuteAce has proven time and time again, I can cool you down quick.
Ooh, that hit him. Okay. I guess Ivysaur is a hitbox, too.
His whole body, man.
Not just the spores, man.
Just the spore, man.
That's stun spore plus body slam. Let's get it.
Could you imagine? Like
All right, so back to the ledge here, but this is where MuteAce has found all of his stocks pretty much. And I mean, that's one crazy thing about Peach. You have so much of these item setups on the ledge, and plus, Peach just has very solid hitboxes to just throw out, to take a lot of area and that kill on the ledge. Oh, but there's the forward tilt. Let's see if Pandarian has the ledge trap. Wow, that up and over Charizard, man.
This Charizard putting in some work.
Yeah, you know what? And maybe I feel like Pandarian, one of the reasons why maybe game 1 and 2 that kind of escaped his grasp, maybe too much Ivy. Sometimes you gotta, like, the one thing that it's great about Trainer is you can throw your opponent for a loop. You're playing 3 characters in one, man.
Exactly. That's where the character excels at that, right? Like, you want to be able to take advantage of the fact that you're so versatile. Literally a 3-in-1, a Swiss Army knife. You want to use that to your advantage. It looks like Charizard is getting the most use now, as you would expect with that higher percent.
Yeah, 3-in-1, man. We might get a 3 stock.
I mean, I'm not going to count it. Oh, there it is.
And there we go.
This was like, come on, man. You saw those comebacks I made. I'm not getting out here getting 3 stocks, but I do think we are certainly headed to a game number 4.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the trainers, obviously Tweak being the best one, I love Tweak switches because, like, he'll switch in a Squirtle at 150 and just abuse the fact that he's small and he won't get hit. You know what I mean? And just having confidence in all your pokes throughout the whole fight is very, very important.
That's tough too. I mean, obviously you give up a lot of weight in that case, but
yeah, exactly.
When you're that confident, you make it work.
Okay, here's the Zard though, and the fly is gonna catch him off the top, man. He didn't need one turn to prep that one.
Not at all. Not at all, boy. He was like, I'm ascending now.
Yes. Change that joint to Sky Attack, man.
I hate that stupid thing. You gotta. Charizard took flight.
Yep.
Okay. Attack! Ooh. Wait for you to.
And let me hit you with this clean protect.
They still got the nerve to get hit by Swift Attack.
Yeah. But yeah, and I love the anti-air and confidence. We're talking about it, right? And right there, you got to be confident to go for something like that. You know, that up B, that fly does have that super armor.
It does.
So really great there. Very good anti-air. Just going to pretty much catch anyone slipping in the air. And even if they were just so happening to swing out a move, Pandarian, that Charizard would have cut right through it. So Pandarian finally putting himself on the board. Number 1 from Washington, I believe. If not, last I checked. If not, definitely top 3 within Washington. So very, very talented West Coast player. And of course, MuteAce hailing from Florida, one of the best players from Florida. And I mean, kind of right now, it's a pretty decent debate. Obviously, Samsora is the best Peach, but who's the second best Peach? Of course, you have great players like MuteAce and Umeki and Blazing Pasta from Philly.
Yeah.
Like, they've all been making really, really great runs.
It's you know, and obviously my man from New England as well, Ling Ling.
Oh yeah, Ling Ling is really good as well.
Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of
there's so many
Peaches
good
out there.
Peaches.
It's just, you know, Samsora tends to overshadow just because he is, you know, he is the best. But who is like solidly, or you know, really solidly, excuse me, like considered the second best? I don't really know. I feel like a lot of them are just so evenly matched in skill. But nonetheless, MuteAce certainly has been putting on a display at this event. Really with an opportunity to continue on his hopes of making top 8 with a win over Pandarian. I mean, you got 2 games already, man. You got to be, what do we say? You got to be that closeout, man. You got to have that closeout mindset.
Yeah, exactly. I
believe
MuteAce was able to reverse 3-0 Cosmos yesterday.
You know, I think I heard that too.
Right,
I think I heard that too.
I know it was like game 5, obviously, and but yeah, MuteAce just getting that Cosmos win is really, really big.
No doubt about it. So, oh my goodness, love that, and that was just so good because you're gonna play around on that left side just a little too much. I'm gonna catch that one jump, and that's it, man. Turnip puts in the work.
Yeah, and excluding damage output, I feel like that's where another up B catching the roll. Really good stuff from Pandarian. This Zard is getting these stocks, man.
Straight up, making the right decisions. Playmaker to say the least. Oh, the whiff on that grab, that sucks.
That's so weird because usually when I see Peaches get a back air that low, they just do turnaround down tilt and then they start everything else.
That's right, Peaches. This ain't a peach.
Yeah.
It's MuteAce.
Yeah.
Individuality, baby. All right? Don't be afraid to be yourself, kids. You can sit at that lunch table by yourself. You're still yourself.
Gotta hit him with the Disney Channel, man.
All right? I'm trying to let people know real quick. I'm trying to educate.
Oh, man.
Oh, all right, well, he just got a hard education right there and exactly what Ivy's all about. And again, I feel like, again, the variety, of course, is good, but you can tell this is where he's most comfortable. And maybe it's just a matchup thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's definitely the Ivysaur is definitely the go-to.
Yeah, Ivysaur, and I feel like Zard has definitely been making more of his debut throughout this set, and just Squirtle a little less.
Yeah.
Maybe he just doesn't like Squirtle in the neutral in this matchup. Can be very, very tough. Okay, there's the back air waiting for that air dodge. And man, Pandarian is making this reverse 3-0 looking less like a dream and more like a reality.
Yeah, you never want to be on the wrong side of a reverse 3-0. Again, you know, MuteAce able to pull that off against Cosmos, but now on the other side of it, and I'm telling you, man, this game 5 is looming. Pandarian, and he's probably, and this is really good on his part because you know he was tight about letting those first 2 games go as well.
Yeah, because he had it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
In his mind, this should have been a 3-0 his direction.
Exactly. And now he's bringing that 3-0, but it might be coming a little later unless MuteAce got some little something to say about that, because I've seen this Peach just clutch it out many, many times.
Well, game 2, I mean, he was at 126. That was the deficit he faced, and he still brought it back. And it wasn't off of a crazy string. It was just off winning neutral. Those little interactions really added up.
Yeah, and it can be tough with this amount of rage to have those continuously long strings, especially against some of these floaty characters. This back throw might do it, though. Yes, it will.
All right, threw him right into game 5.
Yeah.
Your ass ain't going nowhere.
And you don't want to get thrown into game 5 like that. Not like you said. If it's a tug and pull, back and forth set going into game 5, whoever won game 4 obviously has momentum. But when somebody's been railing you like that, you know what I mean? Like 2 games in a row, just like that sucks.
I love your terminology. You've been hanging out with me too long. My boy Korean, holding it down.
Those last 2 games were just like not even close.
Yeah.
Like it was last stock, but you know what I mean.
Well, regardless of the fact, I mean, Pandarian dropped 2 games, and my man MuteAce has let the 2 games go as well. So game 5, it will be all determined here. I mean, really for one thing that's really, I think, helped Pandarian out is we highlighted in those first 2 games, even though he lost, he always had that hot start. But these last 2 games, he's gotten that hot start, and he's been able to maintain it as well. He hasn't let it escape him. That comeback on the side of MuteAce just hasn't been a thing. So honestly, if Pandarian can do that again, yeah, he's got this one wrapped up. MuteAce from the start, he's gonna have to tighten up his gameplay.
I feel like if MuteAce wants to change anything right now, is this first stock, this opener has to be very strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Pandarian has started every single game, even the ones he lost, with a very strong opener.
Getting overwhelmed from the start, that is absolutely not what you're trying to face in a game 5 situation. And he's doing an excellent job. I mean, he's only got 41% on him. Meanwhile, you see Pandarian into those triple digits.
Yeah, and I don't know how much.
That's by stock. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how much time you got left on the Ivy, man. You might just have to switch to the Zard, and he just wanted to squeeze out maybe one more neutral exchange with Ivy, try to get something going, but because of that, lost his stock.
Understandable, but not necessarily optimal in that situation. But nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to go for the quote-unquote clutch play with Ivysaur, as some might say, getting that kill at 50.
I feel that. It happens, though. It happens. You got to blame it.
That's the character, man. I know most competitors aren't very happy when that happens to them, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's the character's strengths. We're going to take advantage of it. Surviving that.
Oh, the up air. Wow, even on Town City, still enough. That Puff got some power, man.
No doubt. I mean, I understand why Pandarian was doing such a good job kind of patrolling that right side. He knew that if the opportunity presented itself, that would be a stock. Not disappointing. And now an opportunity to really make up some of this damage. But again, it's not the Squirtle he goes to, man. He's just so comfortable with the Ivysaur. It's crazy.
Yeah, Squirtle is definitely on the bench right now.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, man. He must have failed a drug test or something. PEDs, man. Too many rare candies, all right? I don't know what you're doing, all right?
We told you, man. You can't have that many rare candies every week.
I'm saying, man, you can't be lacing them with that. Oh, in Cali, but calm down, man. MuteAce, though, cannot be calmed, cannot be silenced. He is 1 stock away from advancing further into this main stage bracket, a very competitive and stacked bracket. So what a testament to the run that he's having. Pandarian, we've seen it before, an opportunity, though.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the first time within the whole set that, you know, we see MuteAce in a position like this, up an entire
lead.
Not even just a lead,
comfortable.
Entire stock lead. So obviously you got to be really careful, especially with this trainer. Trainer has many tricks, especially this tricky one right here.
Ooh. Unable to get the pivot grab, and that's going to cost him so much, including stage position.
Yeah, and you do not want to be here against Peach, man. Like, up on the ledge. Okay, down throw, Vine Whip, still not going to be enough, especially center stage. Maybe if you got that at the edge, would have done the trick, but MuteAce, this positioning is phenomenal.
I think at this point, he's just hoping he can just get the stock off. I mean, and just kind of make some sort of stellar run, have a great stock, because MuteAce has been unstoppable, and it continues. Game 5 firmly going to the man from Thunder Game.
Yeah, really good stuff coming out from MuteAce. And I mean, if there's any time to be clutch, it's game 5.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're talking about it, man. So you got to be a what? You got to be a closer. And you can argue that Pandarian, if he had just got one of those 2 games earlier, he might have been the one advancing, but
yeah,
he's got a little bit out of his grasp. So.
And I mean, just what a great back air coming out from MuteAce. It was perfect. He waited for the Vine Whip launch, got the switch, and just perfectly punished that switch with that back air, sending him straight to the right, and just really didn't overextend. Every time he missed the ledge trap or corner pressure, straight to the center he went, because he knew all these setups that Ivysaur has. He needs to be, especially like down throw Vine Whip and stuff like that, or Vine Whip setups, you need to be close to the edge.
Well, I feel like, and too, like, very good points, and also, like, he'd seen that so many times throughout the set. You know what I mean? Like, he's seen that similar situation. He knew, at that point, he had enough that he knew how to punish and react accordingly.
Right.
And the execution was just perfectly, man. You gotta credit him for that, adapting on the fly.
Yeah, it definitely happened to him many times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you pointed out, he's very tricky with the recovery, but MuteAce finally got a handle on it, and at the right time as well. Because I think he knew as well, like, because he knew what he was able to do, even coming back, you know, or even when he made that comeback on that last stock at that higher percent, he didn't want to give Pandarian that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Win one too many exchanges, and then all of a sudden, man, it's too close for comfort.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what Trainer can do, too. Like, one conversion off of Ivy, like, with the reset, that could be your literal stock. Like, I've seen Ivies do that. Like, juggle you to 50. Oh, you air dodge, grab down throw, Vine Whip. See ya. Like, you're just done.
See ya.
And, I mean, that's the scary thing about the character, and Pandarian definitely was flexing the Ivysaur throughout that set, man. Like, it was crazy. He showed time and time again, not even just like, I'm going to try and kill you at 50 or 60. Like, even the Nooch was really strong.
The favoritism in that Pokemon lineup was so just apparent. It was like Ivy or bust, man. You could tell who gets the max potion on that team, okay? Sorry.
Dude, yeah, it's funny because there's a couple times where he died as Ivy, spawns in with Charizard, switch, like uses his intangibility, not even to try and win a neutral exchange. Just
this is literally Charizard and Squirtle, like.
All right, my time to come back. Go Ivy.
Maybe versus Joker. I don't know.